Well, I'm here, aren't I? Back in the thick of it. If that's not a sign it's working, I don't know what is.
If you like them, something borrowed and something blue.
Can I leave?
Well, if you do see something, do me a favour and let me know.
First puppet?
Yes. If you hadn't said what you did, she'd still think she was the victim in all this.
The idea of having a baby and a real-life demanding newborn, very different things.
Sorry, I just can't believe a single word you guys say anymore.
Change your mind.
Yeah, I won't.
And tell me how...
And you'll feel the same way in the morning.
Of course you did. That's why you had me chucked in a juvie.
Our lives. And as an old friend would say, may the force be with you.
Yeah, you know, a bit better now that we're, finally settled down.
I'm keeping the 20 bucks.
Oh, how unfair is it? I mean, I'm only staying with her. It's not like
This is my problem and I have to deal with it on my own.
Not at all.
You can't do that. You know what Trey said. If the weight...
And I know it's what you want.
Oh. Spent the last 2 hours packing, so I don't...
You know what? I don't appreciate your...
Yeah. I bet she did.
Put your hand.
Stop. You can't avoid this, Eve.
Hey, Kyle.
What?
Well, yeah, I am now, but when I start back, it's going to be a pretty important year, and I just want to get my life back on track.
Exactly. When everything got so crazy. It's just embarrassing when I remember what I put you through.
Thanks, mate.
I appreciated your eulogy, by the way.
Yeah, so how come no one told me she was...
Brax never would have done this. You would do well to remember who your boss is.
And you get as far away from you as possible.
I don't want to go.
You know, you said your dad was sick. You never said what from.
Well, it's not like we weren't expecting it.
Good.
That I meant to.
I wasn't breaking up with anyone. I was begging the department for a transfer back to the...
Where is Princess Bianca?
She's... Well?
Quickly, John Palmer's going to have a lynch mob on my doorstep.
Indy.
I know, I'm sorry.
So, Paula, you're obviously an expert. What do you think of the place?
Yeah, look, can I talk to you about what you said about Drew's girlfriends being welcome to...
Right, well, I have to go to Irene's, so I guess we'll talk about this after school.
You're in hospital. You've been hurt.
And if Oscar and I hadn't carried on about you and Hannah...
Thanks.
Actually, I just finished my toast, so...
I wanted to see if you thought more about being involved in this baby's life.
Rue and Harvey have helped us out so much. Now we need to find a way to help them.
I won't, don't worry. I don't want to stress you out.
Yeah, that'll really work for him. With the sort of thing there aren't any. You just have to be patient, see how it plays out.
Ever heard of power in numbers? We need to present a united front here.
You saved my brother's life. I'd be rude if I didn't at least buy you a drink.
I had this picture in my head that my shiny new family was going to welcome me with open arms.
We understand that it's hard for them.
And you already ate 2 pieces.
Well, it took me ages to get here. Look, I'm sorry that I stood you up.
Thanks anymore?
He pushed me away, Case. I don't owe him anything.
Okay, so when he apologised, did you believe him?
Okay, Mum, just listen, will ya?
No, you listen to me, all right?
I went over there and tried to explain myself and he bit my head off. He's impulsive and hot-headed and I don't want him looking after Rocco. Can't believe Heath didn't tell me.
Well, whether or not the kid goes to school, I can't force him.
Sort of, but professional. So you get to do your thing, you make mistakes, all of that, but you do it in front of all your friends who aren't going to...
Hey, please not start on the formalities, no?
I'm sorry, what?
This isn't going to fix anything in the pub.
What?
Done and done.
I'll leave you to it.
I'm not wearing my stopwatch, am I?
I think I want to push.
Yeah, I've had one of those kind of days too.
Please don't do this. I don't want you to go. And I know you don't want to go. But by the end of the afternoon, you'll change your mind again.
Yeah, I had to work a double, very short staff.
I don't intend to two-time anyone now or in the future.
What do you mean?
Look, I haven't got it, okay?
And it should be. But I keep having this dream where Romeo asked me to come away with him.
And every time, I agreed without hesitation.
Can't keep pushing me away. Tell me what happened.
So humorous. Okay,
I'm being transferred to the ward.
Thank you. Laurie says that my mind's been...
Okay, so we have a bunch of clients from the old gym that weren't up to date with their payment.
And she said that I could enroll at Summer Bay High. And then how weird's this? Irene said that you went there as well.
He loves you, Bianca.
And now this is...
Summer Bay, Mangrove River...
I just don't want my whole life to be about what's going on in that house. I need to get away from it sometimes. Have my own fun. Dressed lately, it hasn't.
Regrets are easy. Changing your spots a little bit harder.
All right, in the name of spontaneity, for you. Enough. That is definitely not.
How did you convince Connie?
She's not on that amazing. Yes. Heath, tell you about it?
You okay?
No, I'm not. We've got to do something.
So far so good. I was a bit hungry, so Jack went and got me some snacks, and Bridget's keeping me company.
I just wasn't ready to answer the question right away. It's on the house.
What is with this place? I'm a police officer.
And you're telling me this why?
I'm telling you this because working in the...
I mean us doing this.
Get cleaned up, put some fresh clothes on, and we'll get...
Marathon, bench press Heath.
Can't believe I just said that.
I'm okay.
No, you're better than okay. And
You know what I do regret? Is not keeping some of Rocco's stuff.
On my plate. You can always come to me. For anything.
When do you care what's good for anyone but yourself? Secret safe with me. Crazy protective over me.
It's because she can't manage her finances.
Being on the ground. In the dirt.
Brax is allowed to have visitors.
My personal life interfere with my job. Angela, you know me. You know I wouldn't compromise myself like that.
All of us. Well, that plan falls through if there's nothing to move.
Things to be so calm.
As usual. How many times has this happened?
Excellent.
Oh my God, you're getting... Did he ever mention the place that he might have gone? It doesn't matter how true...
Yeah, we can talk.
Caravan park for a couple of days.
Well, I wanted to keep you in the loop because this affects you too.
Because I don't want to go back.
Talking now. And don't ever talk about this again.
This is not stupid infatuation. We are in love.
You are.
It's a win-win situation. Anyway, I gotta go, so...
Well, next time someone suggests you boys going on a road trip, I am tying you to the bed. Oh, what a nut job. She used to give me grief all the time.
When you speak to her, just tell her I already have plans.
Having said that, I spoke to a realist.
What?
Oh, Miss Taylor's away sick tomorrow.
I wanted to go on a date and I don't. There's no one in this town that I'd be interested in. Well, yeah. No, I was going to do it tomorrow. I'm still hoping to find someone who actually saw what happened.
I'll see you.